The presidential title is one Vladimir Putin earned for 2 consecutive terms, but his new title was given to him. Time magazine has crowned the Russian president Person of the Year. His steely gaze stares out from the cover, and it's Mr. Putin's sharp vision and dauntless persistence that editors say made this year's decision an obvious one. Time magazine's deputy managing editor Adi Ignatius traveled to Moscow to interview Russia's leader.
He has a certain stature because of longevity, because of the relative success he's had leading Russia, and because he stands for foreign policy that's very different from America's at a point where America's influence in the world has fallen.
President Putin joins a formidable list of Russian leaders to be awarded the title. Joseph Stalin, Nikita Khrushchev, Yuri Andropov, and Mikhail Gorbachev were all named Times Person of the Year, some even twice. But Mr. Putin is being recognized for doing something his predecessors couldn't, bringing stability to Russia, reviving a country suffering from decades of despair, while simultaneously earning a seat back at the table of world power.
What Putin stands for primarily is, let's not interfere in each other's affairs. Let's look for joint UN, often, solutions to problems. A couple years ago, a few years ago, that perspective didn't carry the day. I mean, America, as a kind of superpower, leaned forward and said, we're going to Iraq, whether the UN is with us or not. I think Putin's point of view is now in the ascendancy.
Time magazine challenges Mr. Putin's position on free speech and questions his democratic principles, but at the same time gives credit to a man they say dominated news headlines and created waves in 2007. The editors at Time magazine say being named Person of the Year is not an endorsement, and it's not about honor. They say it's about leadership, bold leadership, earth-changing leadership. And in 2007, Time magazine believes President Putin is the man who personified that role. The runner-up to President Putin was environmentalist and former American Vice President Al Gore. We took to the streets to find out how Americans feel about Time's controversial pick and found a mixture of opinions.
Yeah, good choice. Economically strong country. He's leading the country, and, you got to give him credit.
Probably could have had a better choice.
Really? Why so?
Don't know. I'd have to think about it, but he doesn't come to mind as Person of the Year.
And some, shall we say, didn't have a clue.
I don't know. Who is he?
President Putin.
Who's that?
He's the president of Russia.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Granting a title and predicting another one, Time magazine believes President Putin will soon become Prime Minister Putin, jointly leading a new kind of nation, beholden to neither East nor West, but nonetheless an influential force worldwide. Marina Portnaya, Russia Today.